Happy Friday! We're ending the week with A Knight's Tale in 4K.
Previously on the Nerdy Ronin Network.
What? Squeaky chair, what'd you say? Oh, we're live? Oh, crap.
Happy Friday. That's right. The work week is heading out the door, and today we are talking about the new 4K of A Knight's Tale. It's a steelbook, and it is beautiful. Now, if you've never heard of this movie, you need to watch it. And I mean right after this video. Let's look at it, shall we? A Knight's Tale, 2001, PG-13, 2 hours, 12 minutes. After his master dies, a peasant squire, fueled by his desire for food and glory, creates a new identity for himself as a knight. Directed and written by Brian Helgeland, stars Heath Ledger, Mark Addy, Rufus Sewell, and several other people that you will recognize. Let's go. Now, right now, you can watch this on Tubi if you really want to go that route. If you have a 4K player or even a Blu-ray player, I would advise you to find a copy of this. Now, this isn't cheap. It's pretty expensive for a steelbook and 4K. And I normally wouldn't pay the price for this, but thanks to our dear friend Harrison over at Static Tape Video, link down below in the description if you want to find him. Harrison has always been able to find what we're looking for, and he's over in Muskegon, Michigan, but he will happily ship it to you at a low shipping price because he's the man. He had a couple copies of this, and I couldn't say no. First things first, this movie is a guilty pleasure of mine, to be honest. Not only does it have Heath Ledger, which he was a joy to watch before passing away. Paul Bettany has a huge role in this movie, as well as Alan Tudyk. Been a fan of his for a long time. Firefly, he was the pilot of the ship. If you watched that show, which if you didn't, shame on you. Basically, this boils down to it's a really long music video is the only way I can describe it. This is in night's time, and Jousting is the name of the game, but the soundtrack is banging music. And it has some musical numbers throughout. It's not a musical, but it just has some really interesting scenes where music is the key component. And it adds to the story, to the movie, to the quality of it. And just a quick note from our friends over at Blackout Coffee Company, make sure you head over and give them a try. Links in the description. It's all about being able to change your trajectory. Like, if you're born a certain way, can you change and become different? Can you, with the force of will, can you make it change? Or are you stuck as a peasant in this case? Heath Ledger's character, even though he's a poor squire, he's a good man. And his friends are good men. They're all just poor. This steelbook, this 4K, has some great special features. They're on the Blu-ray, not the 4K. The 4K, because of compression, 4Ks generally just have the movie. But the special features go into great detail. And this is a quality film. There's a love story, and sadly, the woman that he's paired up with the love story aspect, her handmaid, it's way better looking. And it's weird. But that's because the girl playing her handmaiden in this was the one originally picked to be the main girl. But the studio got involved and said, no, she's of foreign descent. We need an American. And so they made him change her. But he wanted to keep her in the movie, so he made her the woman's handmaiden, the princess's handmaiden, whatever. I'm not a knight. I don't know all these rules and whatnot. But either way, this is a brilliant movie. And it turns out, because it revolves around jousting, where two knights get on a horse on each end of this field, and they run full tilt at each other with like 13-foot-long big pieces of wood and try to knock each other off the horse. Evidently, you can't fake that. They tried. But the only way to film the scenes was to do it for real. Do it live. So, I mean, this is dangerous stuff. It's spectacular. And it will have you on the edge of your seat. Not only that, this movie is so well written. Great dialogue. Great storyline. Great actors. It's just brilliant. And it's worth every minute of that 2 hours and 12 minutes. At no point will you be like, oh, it's dragging, hurry up. There's none of that. It's full tilt, baby. It's wonderful. Love story, knights, sword play, jousting, a big jerk as the big bad. What more could you want? All right, friends, starting the weekend right now. For Michael, the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this big fat nerd, we will see you on Monday.